What is up, YouTube? It's Fresh bringing you a brand new video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Batman movie. This was crazy to me. Like this movie, like my feeling going into the theater, I didn't have that high of expectations, and for it to completely like just go crazy like that, like hats off to them. Hats off to them for real. They amazing job. They did amazing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Also, guys, this video will have spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, leave a like, come back later, subscribe if you're new, come back later. But yeah, let's get into. Okay, so first off, I want to talk about the beginning introduction with the narration, the music. They just brought everything together, and it really set the mood, the tone, and just how they showed the scared enemies. Like they're scared of Batman, and Batman's not even there for real. Like he just has the whole Gotham shook as soon as they seen the bat symbol in the sky. And the bat symbol looked good. It looked good. I mean, you can't really do a bat symbol bad in the sky, but it looked good. It looked good. But yeah, I also want to talk about the Riddler. The Riddler was great. Honestly, I'm gonna have to see the movie again to know where I really want to rank him amongst like all the other villains for Batman, all the other characters who were portrayed, and obviously Heath Ledger's Joker is probably still going to be number one. But I have to watch the movie again before I could rank him right. But I do want to say he did a great job with his character. They did a great job with the writing and everything. So, and I really enjoyed that character. Now, I do want to say the introduction to the Riddler was very good. And it was good because it was just so weird and it showed how weird the Riddler is. Just him. I was like, bro, what is he doing on the mayor's back like that, bro? Like, whoa, like what's going on? Like, is he about to do something? You know what I mean? Like we didn't know what he was gonna do. So it was a really good introduction for both of the characters that this story would be following. And I also want to talk about how, even though it was a long movie, I feel that they were able to keep it consistent throughout the whole entire movie. They they really didn't bore me. I feel like some people couldn't really understand it, and that's why they kind of got lost because they weren't really following it. Like they're not that into it. But when you're invested into the movie like that, it's definitely worth the watch. You know what I mean? It's definitely worth the watch. I also want to talk about the cinematography. I feel like every camera pan, every moment, it was setting the mood so well, setting the scene. Like the just it's like the camera was literally talking to us. You know what I mean? And it's real cinema. You know what I mean? What can we say? It's real cinema. Also want to talk about the music. By far, the music was such a good choice. I left the theater and the music was just playing in my head. I was like, wow, this is a great that movie was, man, when I left out the theater, it's just the feeling I had. Like this Batman's obviously my favorite Batman ever by far. Robert Pattinson's my favorite, and just the way I felt, I was like, wow, like they had every right to call the movie The Batman because he was the Batman for real. Like he's him. He's him. I almost forgot. I almost forgot. I don't know how I almost forgot. It's literally one of the best parts. The Batmobile scene. I don't even know why that Batmobile. It's not even like it's the best like high tech one. It just fits so well. It just went so hard like that. That was like the best Batmobile we've. I don't even know why. Like it was just so it was the scene was crazy and just seeing that Batmobile appear was absolutely wild. And like I just loved every second of it. But yeah, I also want to say that the movie did a great job as a detective movie with keeping you guessing, keeping you misinformed, informed. It just kept you in it. And I like that. It kept you learning just as the characters were learning. It was hard to predict, you know what I mean? And I like that. I like that. And I also think that a lot of people are missing this. Batman didn't win at the end. Like as much as people want to sit here and say like Batman won, like that wasn't about Batman winning. That was about Batman saving as many people as he could and just helping the city of Gotham, just helping all the people of Gotham. The Riddler actually won, but he just didn't get what he really wanted. And I like that. I like how they didn't really have a definitive winner. I think that fit really well. I don't want to talk about every scene because I feel like if I talk about every scene, we're going to be here all day, right? But the club scenes, just the detective work between them, and all, you know what? I will talk about this because this was my favorite part. This is my favorite part. This was my favorite part of the movie. I laughed. I was laughing so hard. So I will talk about this. When they were in the police station, right? And everything was going down. And Gordon, like he's like, you gotta punch me. Like, oh my god, I was crying. And then he punched him, and then when he got the wingsuit, he flew off and he yelled before he was scared before he went off the building, and then he flew and hit the. Oh my gosh, he crashed, and then he got up all hurt. That was hilarious. It's like I know people said it wasn't funny, and I'm just sitting here like, bro, I was laughing at this movie. Like, I don't know about y'all. I thought it was good humor while also still being serious. I thought it did great at that. But I guess people thought differently. But me, I enjoyed it. I was laughing. One thing I do want to critique is I'm not sure the durability of the bat suit, but that explosion happened right in front of him, and I feel like more should have happened to him. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he blocked his face. That's why I'm like, I gotta rewatch it for some of these things. That's why my rating I will be giving it isn't really my initial rating. You know what I mean? It's kind of like leaving room for error with my rating because I can't say for sure right now if this is a 10 out of 10 movie. What I will say is that I give this movie a 9 out of 10. It was spot on, spectacular. I loved it. The story was great. Villain, great. The Batman, best Batman I ever seen. So I have to give it a 9 out of 10. Now, I know some people gonna be mad with that statement. I know because Snyderverse. I'm not that big into DC with the whole DCEU. I I do favor Marvel when it comes to these things, but I do like Batman, and that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I pay attention to these movies. I pay attention to these characters, and in my opinion, this Bruce Wayne and the take they had on it was really good. I like him being disconnected from himself. It's before the Playboy billionaire era. You know what I mean? And I like that. And I like how him being Batman is helping him realize who he has to be as Bruce Wayne. And I think that's a big, big point. So, yeah, I think this trilogy is going to be one of the best. But I will say this, I don't put it above The Dark Knight yet. And I don't even necessarily want to say it's above I don't want to compare any of the movies right now, but I will compare Batman's because I know for sure, for without a doubt, Batman, he's Batman. Without a doubt. He's Batman. That's my favorite Batman. Without a doubt. No way. I can't put anyone else. Robert Pattinson is Batman. It's done. It's done. He's done. All in all, this movie, I feel like it might have been a little too long. Maybe not really. I actually enjoyed the length of it. I know others have complained about it. I was completely fine going into this with watching a 3 hour Batman movie. And to be honest, unless it was really, really boring, I was gonna get through it regardless. So I had no problem with the time. I knew going into it, it was 3 hours, and I was ready to go see it for 3 hours. So I had no problem with the time. It was very interesting to the end and from the beginning. If you guys like the video, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on it. Let me know if you guys like the movie. What do you guys rate it? Leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You know, we're on the road to 200 subs, literally two away. So if you're new to the channel, hey, we just need two of them. So, yep, I'll see you guys. Peace.